When a hotel guest notices some suspicious purchases on their credit card, it sets off an investigation that leads back to the hotel's front desk.
All right, so you're under arrest. You have a warrant for your arrest.
For what?
We're breaking down the suspicious charges and the employee's explanation on why she allegedly spent hundreds of dollars using credit cards that weren't in her name.
So help me understand how it could possibly be that two different people.
Alright gang, so if y'all want merch, this is my merch, Maison Rex. We got t-shirts, all different types of colors, you know, polo shirts, sweatshirts, like hoodies and stuff. We got, you know, the girl hoodies, the crop hoodies. We got some hats. We got some beanies, some backpacks. Link in the description. Yeah, let's get back to the video.
Had their credit cards used by you on accident to purchase things.
I don't have an answer for that.
This is Inside the Crime, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Elizabeth Milner. You know, stories like this are why I check my bank account every day, but if I'm honest, my suspicious charges usually turn out to be me. But in this case, a hotel guest noticed purchases like Domino's Pizza and Zootopia 2 movie tickets. During the investigation, another question emerges. Did this hotel employee come up with this alleged scheme on her own, or did she learn it from someone else? It's February 7th, 2026. We're in Ellensburg, Washington, a city about 2 hours away from Seattle. Around 8:30 that evening, a woman called the Ellensburg Police Department about suspicious purchases made on her credit card. And she has an idea on who might have been making them.
Hi, it's Sergeant Potter with Ellensburg Police.
Hey, Sergeant Potter, how are you?
Good, what's going on?
Hey, so I had a random charge on my Capital One card tonight from Domino's, and it's the second one this week, and I was kind of curious. There was another one from the Majestic Theater. So I called Domino's tonight to get some information about the charge. And it happened earlier this week because I was on call for Aspen this week, and I stayed at the Red Lion Hotel. And I called them to get some information about who the pizza was going to, the delivery for it. And they gave me the information, and I was like, that's interesting because I had a charge to the Majestic Theater earlier after staying at the Red Lion Hotel. And the girl at the front desk, her name is Alexis, which also matches up with who the pizza delivery was going to. So I don't know if it's the same really? Alexis or not. Yeah, but I thought it was interesting that both names are Alexis. So I have the information, but clearly they're both fraudulent charges on my Capital One card. I haven't called Capital One, but I did cancel the pizza delivery, and I thought I would call you guys and give you that information.
For sure. No, I'm going to start, just so you know, my body camera's recording.
According to court documents we've obtained, on February 3rd, 2026, Warner noticed there was a pending charge to her account for $27.75 to the Majestic Theater in Yakima. On February 4th, 2026, the charge posted and cleared. Warner thought this was odd and continued to monitor her account. On today's
imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Ooh, I'm there.
Date February 7, 2026, she saw a charge to the Ellensburg Domino's in the amount of $44.76 at approximately 20:29 hours. The officer goes to the Domino's location to verify the delivery details. Employees confirmed the address where the order was supposed to be delivered and identified the name of the person who allegedly placed it.
Hey there. I'm Sergeant Potter. My body camera's recording.
Okay.
Hey, did you speak to a lady a little bit ago about a fraudulent card or fraudulent pizza that called in, or was it one of your staff?
Fraudulent pizzas?
Yeah, so somebody had called in an order using a credit card that didn't belong to them.
Oh.
The victim's name was Samantha Warner, but the pizza was for a Alexis King at 1700. And I'm curious as to how that order was placed, whether it was online or if someone called.
I can search it up. It was it. We had a lot of orders, so I have from.
Yep, it was. So she just called within the last half hour.
Was it? Do they have information on if it was a delivery or a carryout?
Yep. Red Lion.
Red Lion.
Yep. For an
So
Alexis King.
For Alexis King. I have 2 orders under that one.
Was there another one that came in?
So I have two going to that address because it's a hotel. Could be different.
Yep.
Do they have a time frame when it could be?
So it would have been at, so my victim called you guys here and spoke to someone at 8:30 or at 8:29 tonight. Because she saw the card then, the charge on her card, so she called to figure out what was going on.
Okay, so unfortunately nobody brought that to my attention.
That's okay. That's why I'm here.
But I do have the order here. I don't think we have.
What I'm looking for is whether it was an online or if it was a phone call order.
It looks to be online. I do not see that somebody took the phone line. Yeah. So it says Domino's on this side, which means it was placed online.
Through the app or?
Through the app or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
and then the order, does it show on there that it was for Alexis?
yes. So I do.
Can I look?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my
We're
camera's
perfectly fine. Yep. Lexus came up here,
Yep.
and it has the address for the Red Lions. We don't have a
Yep,
VIN number or anything, but that is the name. So.
And that is
the order.
Yep, that's the same. And then is the other order that you said that was available, is it for the same person or a
No,
different
that
name?
was a different. I double checked that one, so we're good on
Good.
that.
Perfect. Okay. That's all I needed.
Sweet.
Appreciate it. What was your, and you're the manager, correct, sir?
Correct, yes.
Okay, what's your first?
They are able to confirm an Alexis King did allegedly place those pizza orders. Get this, court documents say, I conducted a driver's check on King from Spillman and learned she also has a misdemeanor warrant out of Kittitas County Lower District Court for failing to appear. After learning this information, I remembered a recent call where a similar set of accusations were made. Sergeant Cindino took the report where another victim had stayed at the motel, and his credit card was used to make purchases online at Walmart and other locations in Yakima. Approximately $300 was stolen during that incident. The reporting party believed it was done by someone at the Red Lion, but couldn't prove it. So of course the officer is going to pay Alexis a little visit at her job.
Hi, Lexi. How are you? Good. Hey, I'm Sergeant Potter. This is Corporal Ingram. Just so you know, both of our cameras are recording. Hey, I'm going to have you step out here with us. Okay. Is that a heating pad?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a bad back.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Bruh, mind your fucking business. How about that?
You gonna come off the side?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch.
But she enjoying work right now.
All right. So you're under arrest right now. You have a warrant for your arrest.
Oh shit, that's her. That's her. What the fuck?
So just place your phone. Go through everything with you here in just a second. Okay.
Oh shit.
Release his hand. There you go.
Oh, that's her.
I'm gonna double lock these so they don't get tighter, and then I gotta review your rights, and then.
I thought there was somebody else. That's her.
We'll stand right over here. You can face me, and I'm gonna review your rights real quick, and then I'll explain to you what's going on. Okay. And we do have somebody else here to relieve you from your shift.
Okay.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say.
Damn, that's her.
You have the right to stand and talk to him and have him present with you while you're being questioned. You cannot afford to hire
Oh,
a
shit.
represent you for any questions if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand these rights I've explained to you?
Yes.
Okay, so two things. You have a warrant for your arrest for.
She was chilling over there, was she? She was chilling over there with the hot bag.
Driving with a suspended license out of the sheriff's office.
With the hot pad, heating pad.
Being placed under arrest for theft in the second degree.
For what?
Well, that's what I would like to talk with you about. So what we'll do is once we get all your stuff gathered and everything, we'll go down to the office and you might be able to clarify some things for me on that. But I'm confident that you know what it is. Will you go grab them and let them know so they can come in and we can get her things? Can you go grab her cell phone for me?
Is there anything else you missed?
There's a black bag on the back desk that is also mine.
Is her phone ringing
Damn,
right now?
that's her. She over there chilling at the desk.
Yeah, that's right.
She working at the desk. She getting them, you know, what the hell? She got caught stealing fucking credit cards.
The bag this is the owl.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just saw it back here.
What the fuck is going on?
If you're a first or second year med student taking anatomy
That
and
shit
you're
is
feeling a little bit
crazy.
overwhelmed because of how much information
That
I
shit
just called
crazy.
that, not being ring.
Oh, there was a no caller ID.
Oh, it was, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was, okay. Just confirming. Do you need anything done as far as till or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Okay. Do you have any keys on you?
No.
We have to get you searched.
No.
Okay. Do you have a vehicle? Is any of this stuff here that's in your bag belong to the business?
Say no.
No.
No. So the notebook and all that stuff,
No, that's not mine.
that's all yours?
Yes.
Okay. We'll take that out there. Okay. You want to grab that? I'll grab these. And what we're going to do, I'll put it in the bag now. What we're going to end up doing is we will go out to the car, get you searched, take you out of the office, we'll do everything.
Say nothing. Don't say
Back
nothing.
here so it doesn't get wet. It's kind of raining outside.
Oh, Kyle, I have my little black bag there as well. It's a little black bag and the earbuds.
The 24-year-old is transported to the police station for an interrogation, but she denies knowing anything about a guest's credit card being stolen.
So, obviously, I explained to you that you were under arrest. You have a warrant for your arrest for a driving violation, but you're also under arrest for theft in the second degree. And you had indicated when we were at the motel that you were confused by that.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit of time since we've spoken about that and the car ride and everything. Do you have an idea as to what I'm actually here talking about regarding the theft?
No.
You have no clue. You can't think of anything that you've done that would be wrong where you would be arrested for a theft charge.
No.
Okay. Were you going to get a pizza tonight?
Yes.
Okay. And did it show up?
Yes.
It did.
Yes.
Okay. And how did you pay for that pizza?
With my card I had on file, it autofilled.
It autofilled your card?
I clicked one of the cards that was on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in order to autofill something, you have to input it manually first, and then save it into your wallet or whatever phone. I think you have an iPhone, right? So it'd be your wallet. So you have to save that on there. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So tonight you ended up placing an order for Domino's, and you're saying that you used what you thought was your card.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So the problem is that you didn't use your card. You used a card to one of the guests at the hotel.
How?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No. You're asking.
No, I don't understand how that would work.
Okay. I think we both know how that would work. Is there any reason that you would be using your personal phone for work business, inputting people's credit cards
No.
for work? You don't do that in any fashion.
No.
Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So how would it autofill a customer's information, credit card, the credit card number, the expiration date, and the 3-digit PIN? How would that be possible to autofill if you're not using your phone for any work-related purposes? Lexi?
I don't know.
Okay. Because this wasn't the first time that this has happened. You also did it when you went to watch the movies on the 4th at the theater. Do you remember going to the movies?
Yes.
And what movie did you see?
I know obviously what movie I saw. I just can't even think right now. Zootopia.
Okay. Did you take your kiddo?
Yes.
Okay. Because how many tickets did you buy?
3.
And how did you buy those?
Online.
Online?
Yeah.
Okay. And how much was that?
20 something dollars.
Okay. Sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how much was the pizza tonight?
30 something.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was 40 something, but regardless.
Okay.
And even prior to this, I believe this is not the first time this has happened either. We just couldn't prove it then, and now we can. You live in Yakima, yes?
Yes.
Remember, we've learned from the court filing there were 2 purchases made at the Domino's, and there was a purchase of around $30 made at the Majestic movie theater. But the direction of the interrogation was about to change. Will Alexis's story change with it?
You live in Yakima, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So, a while back, Sergeant Sedano also took a report from another customer that had stayed at the Red Lion, saying, hey, I stayed at the Red Lion, and then a couple days later, there were these fraudulent charges on my credit card down in Yakima, specifically down in Yakima. One of them was from Walmart, one of them was to KFC, and I don't remember off the top of my head where the other one was, but it was another online merchant of sorts.
Okay.
And whose name was associated with that.
Tom Ogle drove 200 miles on only 2 gallons of gasoline.
So the reason I ask how it could possibly be, Lexi, that gets autofilled is to help understand it, because maybe there's a reason for it. I don't know. I'm not in the hotel business, so there might have been a legitimate reason you were using your phone to input stuff, but it doesn't sound like it.
No.
And talking with the owner, it doesn't sound like that's the case either.
No.
So help me understand how it could possibly be that 2 different people had their credit cards used by you on accident to purchase things.
I don't have an answer for that.
All right. What's your money situation look like as far as your day-to-day and living with you? Do you live with anybody, or is it just you and your kiddo?
I have a roommate.
You do have a roommate?
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys split it down the middle? I mean, what's the
We
money
split it.
situation look like?
Yeah, we split it.
Do you have everything?
Yes.
Okay. And are you, I mean, it sounds like you go to the mall, spend money. I saw that you have a ton of makeup in your bag.
That's all old makeup. You can
Is
tell
it?
it's all
I don't know
busted.
anything about makeup. I just saw that there's, I mean, you're toting it around with you, so I figured it had.
I brought it with because I was working a 16 today, so I try to like touch it up a little
Sure.
bit so I don't look as dead as I feel.
Sure, I can appreciate that. Believe me, we work 12, so I get it. So help me understand what your world consists of then on a day-to-day basis.
I full mom mode weekdays and then working really long hours weekends and then repeat.
Okay, and that's
Over and
literally
over.
consistent coming over and over.
Literally my entire life since he's been born. Yeah.
Okay. And would you consider yourself financially stable, struggling, well-to-do? Where would you find yourself in that?
Struggling,
Okay.
making it by, but that's
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Okay. How much do you make at the hotel?
17 an hour
Okay.
minimum, I think, if that is minimum.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I don't know. I'm assuming
Yeah.
it is.
Sure, I couldn't tell you. The reason I ask, I'm trying, because I also have kids, and I know how expensive they are, and how much work they are,
Yeah.
and everything else that goes into that, and I can appreciate that. And when you're struggling and trying to make ends meet, sometimes people do things out of desperation, trying to make it, even though it's minimal. And they do things that they normally wouldn't do because they're trying to keep their head afloat. Good people make bad mistakes. And it happens all the time. All the time. That's part of what I recognize in my job. I've been doing this for 22 years.
Yeah.
I do not think you are a bad person. I think you made a mistake. I think you know that too. What I will say is, from the things that you did do, that I know that you did, and that you know that you did, you are now buying lavish, to my knowledge, you are now buying Louis Vuitton purses and shoes.
I don't own a single thing like that.
The things that you presumably were buying from Walmart are goods, and then food as well. There's been a lot of it. And then taking your kids to the movies. Those things I can look at from the outside looking in and go, okay. She's I didn't know that you had kids. I presume that you did when I saw the tickets.
Just the one, yeah.
Yeah, or kid, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but I presume that that's probably what it was. And then I see the things that you are buying with these goods. This is not you buying jewelry, fancy toys, a new car. You're not doing those things, but it is little things by little, trying to make your life a little bit easier. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't put words in your mouth because, well, I could, but I think that's disrespectful. I don't want to do that. I have my own assumptions. And I just kind of laid it out why you've done what you've done by using other people's stuff. My assumptions are my assumptions. It helps me understand if I actually hear why you did this, how you did it, and what the purpose was for. Because if it's, I'm just greedy and I want to hurt people.
No, not at all.
That's a lot different than, I'm making minimum wage. I've got a kid. I work 16-hour days and I'm trying to get by. Help me understand.
No, you already got it.
Okay. This might be difficult for you to answer, but I want you to do it to the best of your ability. How long have you been doing this?
Recently, I actually just barely started getting actual 40 hours, like work weeks.
Okay.
And that was literally starting after the manager we had walked out on us. And that's a whole other thing. I thought he was a really good friend of mine. And I found out after he left that he was actually the reason I wasn't getting hours. I only got 2 shifts a week, 2 8-hour shifts. I got 16 hours a week. The entire time he was there. He gave me a Thursday and a Friday night audit shift, which was 8 hours. I asked for more hours many, many times. He said ownership won't let him. He's trying to put me on the schedule. I'm taken off. Even hearing from other employees themselves, they said that even when they had to call out or request a day off, they're like, well, why don't you just have Alexis do it? She only gets 2 shifts anyways. And he's like, no, she doesn't want them.
He was saying that?
Yeah. The whole time I was begging him.
There's a huge drive to recruit and develop top FP&A talent. That's why this unique program was...
Is that when this whole thing started?
Is she trying to blame somebody for this shit?
Even when they had to call out or request a day off, they're like, well, why don't you just have Alexis do it? She only gets 2 shifts anyways. And he's like, no, she doesn't want them.
He was saying that?
Yeah. The whole time I was begging him.
Is that when this whole thing started? When you weren't getting the hours?
I guess so, yeah.
You guess so?
No, yeah. It was.
No,
So,
yeah.
So no, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. So I'm just trying to get clarification.
No, yeah.
Because that would make sense. If you're not getting the hours you're trying to make it.
Now that Alexis has opened up, the detective wants her to reveal how the alleged scheme worked and if others may be involved.
I don't know.
Would you take a picture of their cards with your phone? Would you write the information down? Would you take it from the computer?
No.
So how would that work?
I don't have an answer for it.
Okay. Let me see if I can rephrase that then. You said it autofills on your phone, which I think we can both agree that it doesn't autofill unless you manually enter it in there.
Right.
Correct?
Correct.
Okay. How would you store the information so that it does autofill on your phone?
It didn't autofill.
Okay. So you manually put the information in there. You have to at least at one point. You have to do something. It doesn't magically appear, correct? So
Right.
You either have to physically enter the information in by pressing the numbers on the phone, right? Or sometimes you can take a photo of it and it uploads it automatically too. Just depends on what program or platform you're using, that kind of thing. So those are two ways that you were getting that information, or that it was inputted into those devices. What I'm asking is, while you were at work, how are you getting the information?
I don't have an answer.
You don't have one, or you just don't want to?
I don't want to at the moment.
Okay, that's fine. Again, Lexi, I can't force you to talk. By having an understanding of how and why this occurs, it helps me relay that to the prosecutor, because there is a bit of a misconception amongst the general public on how things work within law enforcement. People think that we are the ones that charge folks with crimes. We are not. We are the ones that gather the evidence and the understanding in what is happening in an incident. We act on it, and then we send it to the prosecutors, whether they're in jail or not jail, and then they read it, and they're the ones responsible for putting those pieces together and then charging them with the appropriate crimes if we mess up and forget something or don't do something. So what I'm trying to do is, honestly, help you as well so that they understand how deep this goes. Because we have, well, I'm not going to tell you how many I know of. I'm going to let you tell me. How many different cards would you estimate that you've used in that time?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Would you have a guess?
No.
Okay. The reason I ask whether or not how you got this information is important to me. Because what I don't know whether you're doing, I can't say one way or the other, is whether you're cloning the cards and you're making cards.
I didn't even know that's a thing, honestly.
It is.
Okay, yeah, I didn't even know that.
And they have people in your positions all over that have access to these things. Like, they have access to people's credit cards by getting the information from them right at the time they check in. I need a card on file, so on and so forth. You have access to their name, their driver's license, their date of birth, their credit card number, everything you need to be involved in fraudulent scams, like significantly. Now, I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I truly don't believe that.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Sure, I understand. But what makes me concerned is the fact that you won't explain, or you don't want to explain, how you're getting this information and why. Because then it takes me back to my detective days. I'm thinking, okay, is she part of something larger where you're giving this information to other people?
No.
How are you getting it? Why are you taking it? Is it just you? Is it other people? Are you pulling it from the internet? Are you pulling it from the wreckage? Are you taking photos? Are you texting it to other people?
No.
That's what I'm concerned with.
Right.
That's why I ask these questions. Because we have to be accountable for all that information. And you possess other people's information that's detrimental to their lives, that can ruin credit and everything else. Canceling cards that they have payments to, the impact for you on what you did also impacts them in a negative way. So it's my job to try to run down to what end this is going to impact them and how to help them as well, while helping you and your kid. Because ultimately it's the prosecutor that's going to read this and go, okay, was she cooperative, was she not cooperative, why did she do this, is she involved with somebody else, that kind of thing. So if you can provide me a reason that you don't want to share that information, that's fine. If you just flat out don't, there's nothing else I can do about that.
I just don't want to bring anybody else into it.
I'm not saying that you have to bring anybody else into it.
That's how it started, though, or
I believe you.
how it even came up in the first place, because I never did it. It's not like I've done it my whole life. It
I
came
believe
up
that too.
with what?
I believe you on that. You had to have learned this from someone.
Right.
Okay. So if you don't want to provide that information, again, I can't force you.
Here's what the incident report reveals. King described learning to put all the credit card information in the comments field of the computer program at work. That way the details would be there and available whenever she needed. She learned this from the previous manager. King told me she had been doing this for a few months, and it wasn't all the time. I asked King if she took photos with her phone of the credit cards or from the accounts on the work computer, but she wouldn't answer. With King no longer wanting to share more details about her crimes, I ended the interview. Alexis King was reportedly booked on 2 counts of second-degree identity theft, 2 counts of second-degree theft, and she was also booked on her outstanding bench warrant. Online records show Alexis King was released from jail the following day after posting a $5,000 bond. Her next court hearing is scheduled for September 24th. Thanks so much for joining me on this episode of Inside the Crime. I'm Elizabeth Milner, and we'll see you back here tomorrow with another case.
You're supposed to just say nothing.